We're going to be starting so soon. I'm not going to make you wait any longer for this, and it's going to be a blessing to all of you. Believe me when I say a blessing. I should probably at least start playing the intro loop, right? Can we see if chat's up and working? Somebody say hi. Hi, Joshy. Holly, describe what you saw with Kewl. I didn't get to see it.
Welcome to the party, it's a rager, that's true. Don't need to bring anything else but you. Cause Jakey's got the lava cakes and Daniel's got the hot dogs. Vicky's over worried that I'm gonna make her raw dog. Angry empty tummy, gonna go on the attack. Gonna stop off at Chili's cause that baby got back. I never learned my colors cause I never went to school. But if that bitch isn't yellow, you could color me a fool. Hey, 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 I make jammies every day, but not the kind you sleep in because snuggling is gay.
As people are piling up, I'm asking for what they've seen at DEBATECON so far. Can you guys give me some stories? We're not quite ready yet, but we're getting there.
Hey, 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 what a day. I got some big old muscles, baby, what do you say? But I ate all of her pizza, so she ran away. But the party isn't over till I do something gay. Hey, 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 what a day. I got some big old muscles, baby, what do you say? But I ate all of her pizza, so she ran away. But the party isn't.
And on the school uniform thing, what was Vic's position? What was he saying? I know Daddy got some W's. Yeah, I watched that. That was really cool. I liked his shirt. Did you see his shirt? Attaboy, Vic. Attaboy. Just a solid, reasonable take from our boy Vic. The reason why we're taking a sec is I have a new studio space, and I'm trying to get guns down there.
Over till I do something gay. Welcome to the party, guess it's kinda over now because I'm cleaning all the riz up on these epileptic cows now. Neutering the party god is probably what's best because if I don't clean it up right now, be tripping on my chest. Raw dog and Vicky, I knew that would be too sticky after Daniel, Brian, Drake, and Hunter threw about the dickies. I've never thrown a crazy rager reaching in the heavens, but I think I'm done with partying because I'm 37.
Okay, 37's not that old.
Hey, 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 what a day. I got some big old muscles, baby, what do you say? But I ate all of her pizza, so she ran away. But the party isn't over till I do something gay. Hey, 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 what a day. I got some big old muscles, baby, what do you say? But I ate all of her pizza, so she ran away. But the party isn't over till I do something gay.
Not cool, Josh.
Howdy, folks. It's your fearless leader, Not Cool Josh, which I don't think I can be a leader. How many leaders do you know that aren't very cool? Let's see, we have Napoleon. He wasn't very cool. I would consider Barney a leader of his little magical land on PBS. Anybody on PBS I wouldn't consider cool. PBS is not cool. I don't know why we had so much funding going there, but lucky, Godpapa Trump came through. Godpapa Trump came through and he gutted PBS from the inside out. And Big Bird's never been the same. What's up, everybody? I'm Not Cool Josh. We saw Vic at DebateCon earlier today. He had a very low quality, but I would call it a high quality live stream from his hotel room. I've never seen whiter teeth on Vic than in that live stream. Adam, Joshy boy, I called in today and made it through. You did, Adam. You did. I'm not going to be able to play that live because I had somebody email me and he was like, hey, you know, your presence on the live show is great, but I want to be able to help get you through some of the technical stuff. And he's like, Prism, the application that you're using is horrible. And I believe it because I can't seem to get one damn thing right on this live stream. But he said that he's going to be making me all new templates and he's going to be getting me to be able to do live streams. I can only do recorded videos right now. Yes, sir. It's all good, bud. Can you give us a taste, though? Can you tell us a little bit of what it was like, huh? Guys, I want to remind everybody we have cashapp. Cashapp. That's the Vimo, and I provided the last 4 digits of my phone number in case anybody wants to do a Vimo. And I need you guys to do me a favor. If we donate tonight, I need you to type out pineapple mango in the live chat, and then when I see a pineapple mango, I'll know to confirm it, and then I can do the new thing I kind of want to do to shout people out. So remember the phrase pineapple mango. It's kind of like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Pineapple mango! Yay! Yay! Maybe I won't do that. But this is a very special night. Vic's at DebateCon. We have Guns. Guns is over here, guys. I don't know if you can see him. Everybody say hi to Guns. Hey, Guns. Look at our boy. Tummy scratches for Guns, everybody. Tummy scratches for Guns. All right, a couple things that I want to discuss. Have you guys ever watched a debate with Andrew where the debater definitely is doing their best to not understand what Andrew's talking about? They do everything they possibly can so that whatever Andrew's saying, even though Andrew could be crushing them into the ground, it's just frustrating. I think they do it to frustrate the audience. But I wanted to show a clip of Andrew. We're going to see an Andrew clip. Vic is at VK Live right now. Oh, Yield to Me. Keep me updated on that. Everybody keep an eye on Yield to Me's comments. He didn't tell me he's going to do this, but I'm just going to demand that he does a kind of a play-by-play, like a loose play-by-play for us. But why don't we get started on an Andrew video, one of the best Andrew exchanges that I've seen in like a short-form clip. Come on, Andrew, talk to us, baby.
What is morality?
Preferences.
You think that morality is solely based on personal preference?
Yes.
So something is morally
Hi,
good
Misty.
if you want to do
Welcome.
it.
Yes.
That's what you believe?
Yes. What
Okay.
else could it be?
So if you wanted to punch Brian in the face, you believe that that would be a morally justified act?
For me, yes.
Okay. So
Depends
if
on the
someone
Brian.
really
It wouldn't be
wanted
for
to-
him because he has a different set of preferences, you see.
Okay. So you define morality. So then what happens in that? How do we decide if it's moral or immoral?
Through collectivization.
So if collectively we all decided that we wanted to commit a genocide against, I don't know, let's say Germany, every single person in America agreed to do that,
Yeah.
you believe that that would be morally justified?
I think that if it was preference-based morality, it would be justified, right?
So you believe in preference-based morality.
Yeah.
So you're going to justify slavery, genocide, all of those things. You
Right.
just morally justified
Yeah.
all
And-
of these horrific
and
actions.
I'm going to tell you the
across
greatest.
time.
I'm going to tell you the greatest thing in the world, and you just completely defeated your own argument. That is what your morality is.
No, that's what your morality
Then
is.
if you-
We're
then-
basing
Well,
it
here he
on
goes.
your
Then
definition,
grounded on
Andrew.
anything other than preference if you disagree with me.
I think morality is about what is good and bad, and I think that there
What
are
is good and
inherent
bad other than
definitions.
preferences?
Hi, Misty.
Eh,
Ah!
I'd say good and bad. I mean, why? What is morality?
Oh, disgusting. She goes, okay, you can see the second on her face when she had to concede her entire argument and give it over to Andrew. And instead of be good faith, like the Jubilee little liberals, they just go, but why? But really what she's saying in her head is, why do I have to lose this debate so hard? Why did you have to legally grape me, Andrew? Disgusting. Cash App, Donald, did I get a pineapple mango in the feed? The new rule is if you donate, you have to say pineapple mango in the chat, and then I'll know that you did it, and I'll check it. Let's see. His name was Donald. Donald, thank you. Who is Donald? Who is Donald here? Misty, you tell me, Mrs. D, how do I make it so that you're able to donate? How? I don't know. It's really not what the show's about. I'm very appreciative that you would like to donate. I know that you're a very supportive lady, so thank you very much. But I don't know. Donald Trump, yep. Donald, he was like, "Oh, Josh, look, I see your studio. It's terrible," just like this impression. But here's a beautiful $5. Beautiful. It's the best $5 there ever was. No $5 is worth more than this $5. This is the golden $5. Because Trump uses a golden toilet to flush down his pippies and poo-poos, and I don't blame him. I don't blame the guy. Guns, everybody! We have Guns the Bear. Hey, Guns! Say hi, Guns! Hey, guys! Right? And then he has the American flag, because he's patriotic. I want to buy something to eat, but Josh bullied me out of my lunch money. I really wanted that pineapple mango. Donald Frank, $26.94. That was wonderful. Yeah, so you don't just have to say pineapple mango. You can do exactly what Donald Frank did. And you can make it fun. You can make a little story out of it, Except for I'm just now remembering that pineapple is like the universal term for swinging, and so my bad. Maybe mango cancels that out. What was that? Wasn't there a Bath and Body Works scent that all of our wives loved in 2006? That having to do with mango, like a cucumber melon. That's what it was. What kind of a show is this? You know what? Let's bring another skit on. We're just gonna do a skit every time somebody donates tonight. You donate, you get a skit. This one, I love it. I hope you guys do too. It was a skit from the early days.
Saying a bad word for random letters of the alphabet. Okay, ready, go. Damn. Ass. Nutsack.
Safe. Josh, does pineapple belong on pizza? Ooh, you know what? I'm going to say this, Mescaline Dreamer. It depends. It depends. Are you a pineapple pizza person? Everybody out there in internet land? Do we have any W's for the pineapple pizza? Do we have ones for pineapple pizza? I think it depends. I think if it's specifically just like pineapple ham, I don't know why that combination, that savory sweet, kind of has a little orgy in my mouth. With curry instead of tomato sauce. Oh, Polly! Curry, you say? Curry on the pineapple ham pizza. That doesn't sound half bad, bud. Pineapple, jalapenos, and ham. Okay, you get it, Mescaline Dreamer. You get it. It has the ham and the pineapple. There's something about ham and pineapple, but that's it. If you put sausage on it, you're gay. If you put pepperonis on it, you're gay. And not the good kind of gay. I'm not talking like Paul Schaefer from David Letterman gay. I'm talking like the whole new tranny generation of nasty. TBT, thank you for being here today. It's not my go-to, but if friends order it, it's not a deal breaker. That's a good answer. That is a good answer. We got to do some Adam, I meant to ask you this earlier. You said that on Shapiro earlier, you guys were talking about cracker and equating it to the N-word, and then Brian lost his mind. Was your position that it is like the N-word, and is that why he lost his mind? Because Brian couldn't even tell you why why he believes that the N-word is so powerful in that way, like why it would hold so much weight, right? He could never tell you that in a million years. He just knows that's the position he's supposed to take. Oh, garlic sauce, Polly. You are definitely hitting my nostalgia button because growing up, I had a lot of family members that really liked interesting pizza. My wife likes buffalo chicken pizza. That's my wife's favorite. I can do it every once in a while, but I can't. I simply can't do it all the time. Buffalo chicken pizza is too much. Let's see. I got to do some cool outs here. Nate the Eagle, thanks for being here, bud. Pineapple will never be on my pizza, and it never is on mine. This is like a have to situation. You don't have to have pineapple on the pizza. I agree. It's pineapple on the pizza is Nartown. It's gross. Guys, we're having a little bit more of an intimate show tonight, and so if anybody does come through with cash apps or Venmos, I'm doing a skit every time somebody donates. So feel free to donate. I'm going to pimp it out, but it really doesn't hurt my feelings. It would be nice. This is how I get paid for now, right now. I'm a Spirit Halloween store manager, and you know how we always ask people to donate to the Children's Hospital. You know what I mean? Like, sir, did you want to donate your change to the Children's Hospital? And then nobody wants to. You know what I mean? You do it because you're nice, but nobody really wants to. And then you're like, sir, do you want to donate $5.99? You want to donate your change to the Children's Hospital? And then everybody's like, no. And then my retort is always, well, alrighty, sir. I guess little Billy gets to be an angel for Halloween this year. The implication being that little Billy is dead. Little Billy is dead because they did not donate to the Children's Hospital. And I get laughs from young people. I get really angry scowls from others. And then they go, let me talk to your manager. And once you know it, I am the manager. I'm the manager of 3 Spirit Halloweens. So I was a supervisor at Blockbuster, a manager at Toys R Us, and a cashier at Circuit City. I worked at Circuit City, Polly Shortcuts. I was Fire Dog at Circuit City. I was. And I was also Geek Squad at Best Buy. I did both. Fire Dog and Geek Squad. I did sales too, but my primaries were Fire Dog. I never understood why Fire Dog was the name of their geek service. Fire Dog. They just wanted it to sound more tough and masculine than Best Buy's. Rips MG225, what's up, Rips, baby? What's up, dude? We're having a nice little intimate episode of the Not Cool show tonight. Vic's doing DebateCon. Everybody else that would typically be here is probably watching DebateCon live streams. I can't get that live stream up until Sunday. I'm saving my shekels up until Sunday. Cool, not hurt my feelings. Wi-Fi 947 hurt my feelings. But thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it here. We know Vic is looking forward to Rachel's debate. Which ones are you most interested in? 100% Rachel's, because she made the claim that her arguments with Not So Erudite, they're going to change the way that we see feminism, which is a huge claim, and by anybody else I wouldn't believe it, but because Rachel said it, I believe it. I believe that she's going to make an argument that fundamentally changes the way we see it. And I don't know, who knows? Feminism was always a psyop, right? We just learned through CIA redactions this year. What's it that says on my headphones? Not cool. That's what it says. Yes, yes, I am retarded. I'm certifiably stupid. But it's only because, and if you look at them head on, the camera does that mirroring effect, right? And this show's riddled with technical difficulties. I don't remember that stuff. And so I'm just sitting here thinking, oh, I'm going to write not cool. And everybody's going to think that's so funny. So funny on my yucky headphones that it says not cool. And they're all going to have a good little tummy giggle. And then you're here to make me look like a jackass, Wi-Fi. So thank you. Not only am I not cool, but I'm a jackass. And thank God Wi-Fi's here to highlight that. Wi-Fi gets to show everybody what a tard I am. I hope Rachel Sparta kicks Erudite off the stage in front of the massive Sims. Well, I know. I feel like Not So Erudite is getting. I love you too. I love you too, Wi-Fi. And I what is that? I think that's Jim Carrey. That's James Carrey as your avatar. Yeah, you know what's funny? Not So Erudite. I feel like she's getting like uglier and uglier every time I see her. Like a year or two ago, it was alright. And then it seems like her face is just getting a lot more bony and pointy. She looks like a real housewife. She looks like she's 45 trying to look like she's 20. But I know that's not the case. I know it's not. But Brian Shapiro doesn't care. Brian Shapiro's like, boobs, but I like it. You can tell that Brian is, she's really stupid. I agree, Adam. She's really dumb. You can tell that Brian really does get a tickle in his ween when she's sitting there with him, though. You can tell. You can absolutely tell. And it's like, gross, dude. You don't have to sit here and look at Not So Erudite like that. She's not so airtight, if you know what I'm saying, boys. Let's get another skit going. Why don't we watch? Let's watch another debate. Let's watch a Charlie Kirk classic. It's short, but it's with him and Hassan.
So Hassan, why don't you give 95% of your money away and go live on a commune?
Do you really think that that's how it works? Do you really think
Why
that's
not?
how it works?
Go
As
live
silly.
what you preach.
Look,
Because every single
this is as silly.
You talked uninterrupted for 5 minutes. Hassan,
okay, go ahead. Sorry, you're right.
I live
you're right.
what I practice.
Make
I'm
your
a free market
ridiculous
capitalist.
tweet,
I employ people. I took a risk. I have my own startup business. Every single day, I practice what I preach. He wants other people to contribute to what he considers to be a good idea, what he considers will make the world a better place. You have the freedom to go live as a socialist. Go do it, Hassan. What's stopping you?
He got punked, man. Ashton Kutcher ran out right after that. He was just like, oh, you got punked. Cash App. I think we have a visitor, ladies and gentlemen. I want to confirm that. Oh, yay, he's here. He's here. Hi, Uncle Victor. Yay. Oh, thank you, Vic. Vic, thank you so much. Vic, you don't know the rules right now, but the rule right now, since we're having kind of more of an intimate, not cool show, is if you donate, you have to say pineapple mango, right? You have to say pineapple mango, and then I'll do something special. We'll play a skit or something. But I do want to know, Bud. I heard that you were taking some W's out there. I think it was Pix or somebody was letting me know about it, but somebody said that you were doing really well. And I wanted to give Daddy some ones and W's in the chat. You just got kicked out. Well, how far did you make it? Did you do pretty good? Easy wanted a 2v2. I just got kicked out. Well, I'm sorry, Vic, but I heard you were taking some W's tonight. I heard you were. So we're having a little bit of a debate special. We're talking about you mostly. And then we're playing some old Andrew debate skits. We played Andrew versus Nema. You know? I think I just got another little something. Pineapple mango. Thank you so much. We have pineapple mangoes. I did good tonight. I won 2 out of 2 debates. That's great, Vic. That's great. What do you guys mean Rob ran? I can't assume that Rob got scared of something. Oh, he went over to Grid's event. Pot him down. Hail Josh in chat. What's up, Scott? Welcome in, bud. Thanks, Scott the God Mod. Scott, you know what? Just for Scott being here, let's celebrate with Guns! Ladies and gentlemen, Guns is in the house tonight. Maybe Guns and I will have a debate later. Maybe me and Guns, maybe Guns and I, Guns the Bear, and I will have a very exclusive one-on-one debate on if bears should be consuming as much honey as they should be. No, but we'll figure it out, though. It'll be a one-on-one with me and Guns. It'll be wonderful. Cash App. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I do have Cash App. I also put the last 4 digits of my phone number for the Venmo link so that nobody has to ask me that. And you can just pineapple mango away out there, ladies and gentlemen. Someone catch me up. Who is this dude? Giving good energy, but popped up on my feed. I am not cool. I'm not cool, Josh. We come in here after Kewlvic's live streams mostly, and we just kind of wind down and party, dude. We just kind of wind down. We talk about guns. The gun's the bear, not the tool, because that is murder. Every gun should be taken out of every single household, and no buyback programs. They should just be taken out. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. I think everybody should. I think we should be able to own bazookas and cannons at home. I think whatever the government has, we should be able to have. I think whatever they have, we should be able to have. And I am so sick of this whole, the president should act more presidential. The president should be saying this or that. The president should be above. No, the president is for the people, by the people, supposed to be one of the people. The president's supposed to be the leader of our entire community. The president should be a guy that I can sit there and crack fart jokes with, crack a beer with, but yet trust at the end of the day to run the country that it absolutely should be run. It should be run a particular way, and I want it to be somebody that is like me. He needs to be of the people. I don't want some elitist president running the country. I love it when Trump takes the mic and farts into the speakers, dude. Because he proverbially does that, and that's what I want. That's what I want out of my country. So no, I don't. I think that I should be able to have whatever weaponry that they have, because the Second Amendment is very specifically so that we can protect ourselves from government tyranny. So why the hell should they be allowed weaponry that we're not allowed? that totally undercuts the entire purpose. They're like, go ahead and have a handgun, fine. But we're going to have this weirdo military technology where we can give you heart attacks by looking at you. How am I supposed to defend against government tyranny when they have weapons that can shoot through my house and give me a heart attack? So give me everything. I want the president to be a guy like me, and I want to be able to own every single weapon the fucking government does. Anyway, Cash App, right over here. Oh, and I also met Mr. E, and that was a reveal I wasn't expecting. Oh, that's fun. Hassan, domestic terrorist or nah? I think I know your answer. Yeah, Hassan's a jackass. I think Hassan just is clueless, really. I think he really doesn't understand. Vic, I'm so sorry. Vic, I've watched some of your like you went to a Charlie Kirk event that you weren't able to like get to or something, and I could tell you were like a Jolly Green Giant motherfucker. That's the truth. Back to Hassan though. Is he a domestic terrorist? I think that he's just a dork, a clueless dork who like tries to be cool, and he thinks he's really found this moral, position that I think he just took leftism way too far. I think he's just so brainwashed too. I think he's an actual domestic terrorist. When he goes to Cuba and he's like talking to known, and I think he's more borderline treasonous than a domestic terrorist, but I think he's a dumbass. I definitely think that. Cool, Vic, does he look like Andrew and Rob's love child? Cool, Vic, looking forward. Let's blah, blah, blah. Nice, Vic, that's awesome. Hail, Vic. Mine were lost in a tragic boating accident. I met Andrew Rachel. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. Did you get a picture? Vic? Because that would be so sick, dude. I would love to see that. We're all so proud of you. Really, you're like the cool dad. You're like the dad that can beat up the other dads, and we're like, the kid that we admire our dad so much. You know what I mean? Richard, indeed. Easy had lots of beer and delicious barbecue. Oh man, that's so awesome. That's so rad. That is so rad. But did you get a picture with Andrew and Rob and Rachel? Wait, someone be serious. Does this community hate Hassan or? No, we hate Hassan. Yeah, Hassan sucks. Oh, do you not know that? Are you in the wrong community? But stay, man. Stay. Maybe you'll like some stuff over here, right? Nate the Eagle, 100. Yeah, wow. Bones for Vic, dude. Bones for Vic. They sang you'd still in. That's good. Congrats, Vic. Even though I'm upsetty spaghetti at you. Hassan is gay at the Blitz. Yeah, we don't like Hassan here. But I'm still open to anybody who disagrees. Let's have a chat. Maybe we can have a live debate here on DebateCon night. Is Vic still updating us? Well, just let us know when you leave or something, Vic, because this is exciting to hear about all this stuff. All right, why don't we show let's show another debate clip in honor of DebateCon night.
Humanism is about not doing harm and
no. Show me where.
Unhappy.
Show me where
Again,
in the humanist document it conflicts with this, since it says we can change our definition of what harm is anytime we want.
But the definition of harm is what it is. We know what harm is.
No, we don't know what harm is.
Yes, we do. Our collective experiences show us.
Okay, then Craig, I just have a simple question for you. When it comes to child transition surgery, right? We have a split on whether or not that's harmful. Who should I side with? Who should I side with?
The
gentle, simpy Craig
is something that I wouldn't want to get into because.
You cock. Yeah, that's
am I allowed
right.
to get my thoughts out?
What about harm?
Yeah.
My harm.
I didn't
That's what
say
about
I
it,
wasn't going to.
Andrew.
I'd say it's something I wouldn't want to, but again, I'm not allowed to get my words out here.
Oh, the audience is not responsible for what words you can or can't get out. What a little simpy cop-out. Oh, yeah, we love Donald Trump over here. I love me some Trump. Where's my Trump shoe? Are you close, Trump shoe? Oh, man, too bad. Well, here, I got something else. One sec. In didgeridoo, my didgeridudes. This is how we feel about Trump here. Cash App. Get your screenshots in now. That's how we feel about Trump over here. And you know what? You get Guns the Bear. Show me another channel where you get Guns the Bear. Speaking of not having military weaponry, I don't remember if this is true or not, son of a bitch. But I remember a guy in the mid-90s, I think, that won a fighter jet from Pepsi in the courts. Yes, absolutely. That's true. I watched a documentary on that. What is it, Blitz? What are you seeking sarcasm about? I mean, honestly, what are you seeking sarcasm about? I don't own all this stuff. Look at this. Take a screenshot of this, including Guns the Bear. His name is Guns, and he has an American flag coming out of his head. I have a Donald Trump shoe that I spent money on with a Keep America Great hat. Tell me what is sarcastic yet. I don't understand. Guns the Bear, for Christ's sake. His name is Guns. Did you see my impassioned speech about the Second Amendment and how we should be able to have every single weapon that they have? Evan Gradwell, thank you so much. Pineapple mangoes for Evan Gradwell. I got the Cash App from Evan. Thank you so much, Evan. We try really hard on the Not Cool Network. Hassan is a massive MAGA cowboy hat. Hassan is not MAGA. Do you think Hassan is MAGA, the Blitz? Do you think Hassan is MAGA? I want to know if you're serious about that, the Blitz. Do you think Hassan is MAGA? Because he's not. Cash App. Cash App. If you think the Blitz is being sarcastic and silly by suggesting that Hassan is MAGA, I implore you to donate to Josh Dobbs' Cash App or Vimo, Joshy Darko 666, because Guns says so. Not Cool needs more Cash App donations, guys. He doesn't have the gold Trump shoes. Just the regular ones. That's true. I need the gold ones. No, lol. I'm saying he has a MAGA hat. You do too. Sarcasm. Someone help. I don't know. Blitz, are you having fun though? Are you having fun, Blitz? Let me tell you a joke, Blitz. Listen up. This one's for Blitz. There's these two kids. One's 5 and one's 8, and it's Christmas morning. And the kids run into the Christmas tree, and they see the greatest presents they've ever seen underneath it. And I said one's 5 and one's 8, correct? The 5-year-old gets everything. The 5-year-old gets all the new game consoles. The 5-year-old gets all the latest toys, tablets, whatever. The 8-year-old gets a little rickety fire truck from the Ark. Just a little rickety. It still has the price tag on it, and that's all he gets. And the 5-year-old looks at the 8-year-old and he goes, "Ha ha, I got more toys than you." And the 8-year-old looks at the 5-year-old and he says, "Ha ha, at least I don't have cancer." Anyway, Guns the Bear, ladies and gentlemen. Cash App. What are the ages I missed it? One's the 5-year-old and said the 5-year-old had cancer. That was it. That's the funny part. That's it. Yeah, okay. Josh is actually a Bryce Shap agent undercover. Oh my god. If I was, you guys would have permission to jump through the screen and kick my ass. Nate the Eagle just sent me a Venmo. Nate the Eagle, pineapple mangoes for you all day. One's in the chat. Nate the Eagle, thank you very much. We're going to give Guns a good knocking, because you got to knock on wood. We'll knock on Guns, and we'll knock on... Okay, if you know, you know. Sorry, this show is all about highbrow humor. If you don't understand some of the jokes on this show, it's because they're flying right over your head. But it is the night of DebateCon. It is DebateCon. It's no longer DebateCon Eve. We have Vic taking W's at DebateCon. Why don't we watch another clip? Let's watch another clip. Let's do another Andrew clip. How does that sound, guys? How about we'll do another Simp clip, too?
If a brother and sister,
I've
the
explained
sister
how you
can't reproduce,
quantify it.
want a hump, who are you to say they can't, Craig?
Could you defend that incest is good because the brother and the sister, they both consent, they continually consent? Is that something that you could defend with secular humanism?
No, there's a potential for harm there.
What if they're sterile? Yeah.
Okay, studies show that incestuous relationships often end in depression and suicide.
Studies show that about all relationships.
So incestuous relationships, but a higher percentage, Andrew.
Then what? A higher percentage than what?
And higher percentage than non-incestuous relationship.
If you have a higher percentage of people who get married and they have all of those problems, right? When it's same types of problems, depression, this and that, wouldn't you have to say well, then he shouldn't get married.
The question was about incestuous
Yeah, but
people,
don't you
though.
understand the point here? The entailment is, if your only objection to it is, well, it could possibly cause you to become depressed, you would have to apply that to all interpersonal relationships, of which, if they break up, the person could become depressed.
But again, it's about looking at how much harm it does. Incest.
How do you quantify that?
All right, so do you guys understand kind of the theme of the Andrew videos that I've been showing tonight? One of Andrew's very best secret weapons that he uses is to take your logic, apply it in some sort of analogy, and then test you on your own worldviews. Correct? That is probably one of the most successful ways to win a debate, is if you can strongman anybody's opinion and you're able to finesse it into an analogy the way that Andrew does, just to get them to see it and see if they're consistent on it. Because the funny part is, the humor of it all is, half the time when he's doing it, they don't know that he's doing it. They don't know that he's testing their worldview through a series of questioning and analogies. And I admire that so much. And so that's been kind of the theme of the clips that we have on it tonight. Because Andrew really is, he's not only the kingmaker, but he's the king. You know, he steps outside of time to crown people that deserve it. And, I think it's so cool that he's arguing all of the conspiracy theorists for TPUSA right now, because they don't really have a solid argument. Like, there's some compelling things, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not one of those people that, like, laughs and scoffs it up. I'm simply saying that there's not really a solid conspiracy. They just question what's already in the books. They don't have a solid story themselves. They don't have a solid conspiracy. They just question what's on the books. There's nothing wrong with that. But for as confident as they are to not have a countering conspiracy, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I can question what's officially on the books all day, unless I have a rebuttal or unless I have a good counter. It all amounts to packs of cigarettes, right? It's nothing. It's FAGZ. Vic is back and about to debate again. Yield to me. Keep us up. Thank you so much, by the way, for keeping us updated. Nate the Eagle, Josh, did you check out that female Canadian? No, we had doctor's appointments all day today. So I super apologize about that, Nate the Eagle. In fact, I was backed up on my day all day today. That's why it took so long for me to actually get the stream rolling. But I promise you, I have it written down. It's going to happen. Today was just not a great day to get personal stuff done. They have feelings, basically. Yes, they have a very strong intuition that the official narrative. Ice Scooter Gestapo, I think they're good. I think that it's pretty clear that, when people are like, well, Obama had more deportations than Trump, 3 times as many deportations than Trump, and we don't see the level of issues that we see on the streets that there are today. And you know why that is? Well, because the media is not sensationalizing it the way that they're doing with Trump. When the media is saying, hey, look at that tyrant, look at that fascist, taking people and they're not getting due process and he's shipping them out of the country. Like, you don't know if they're not getting due process, A. You're putting incredible negative attention on it, B. And when you're saying that the fascist Nazi dictator is doing it, it's going to rile weak-minded people up to go and do what they're doing in the streets. The media is essentially getting these people killed because they know they're all psyops. There's committees of people that figure out what people are weak to and how to manipulate them. And they employ them through the media all the time. The CIA did it. The CIA did it with feminism. Third Wave Feminism is a CIA op. And it was in 1979, I can't remember her name, but some prolific CIA operative feminist went out there and started convincing all the women that they were oppressed, even though women didn't really feel like that around that time. And so they essentially psyoped and brainwashed them into thinking they're so oppressed, even though they got to spend their husband's credit card money and they were never owed a single debt in their lives for it. They got to not work. And they still were able to work in those times. Do you think that teachers and nurses and jobs like that were dudes around that time? No, they weren't oppressed like they're telling you that they were, but they were sold oppression through the CIA. Go on the ICE website and see the charges. These people have then defeated that, or these people have then defend that. Are you telling me, Wi-Fi? Are you saying that my theory on this is stupid? That they're sensationalizing the Trump deportations, the whole Trump ICE stuff. That's why we're seeing mobs of people outside fighting these officers. Or when Obama deported 3 times as many and there was zero media attention. Not only that, the media was saying that Obama was a gift from God to the country, and they're literally calling Trump a fascist tyrant. There's a stark contrast. There's a definite defining reason why Wi-Fi is for ICE. Okay, good. I'm sorry. I get all riled up about that. I truly do get riled up about this. I do. Because to me, it's just obvious why these people are dying, why there's so much bad attention on Trump for all of the ICE efforts, and it's simply because of media attention. It's simply because of psyops and whatever perspective, whatever the CIA is pursuing is horseshit. It's so weird how it seems like the CIA, what they want from things is like against our best interests here in the country. It's how did the Marxists get so involved in every single facet of our American government? And it sucks because we're watching the decay and decline of it right now. The experiment is we're watching it fall at the moment, like so many things do. But I thought we'd at least get farther than 250 years before we started seeing the rise of socialism and Islam the way that we're seeing it inside of our American walls right now. And our country loves it. It was kind of like the George Orwell book, 1984. How they were making predictions about cameras everywhere and this and that. They just made it fun for us. They slapped it to a smartphone and said, it's fun to have cameras. Surveillance is fun. And then we just ate it all up. We pay for it, for God's sakes. While they're still taxing the hell out of every single dime we make and every single dime that we spend, both ways. As it comes in, it gets taxed. As it goes out, it gets taxed. I hate it. Anyone who has half a brain can see these people are nuts. If you don't, you're all stupid. Yeah. Well, I mean, we do want to speak to them. I mean, maybe you don't. That's fine. I respect your opinions, but we do want to speak to them. We want as many people to hear what we have to say, even if they're frustrating, because at least they heard it. It's like if you're a Christian, you at least want to say the word of God so that people can hear it. But it's up to them at that point if they want to accept it or not. That's why, that's actually kind of our duty here on the planet. Like our dude's duty on the planet is to protect and defend. We're responsible for infrastructure. We're responsible to protect people. And then everybody, what I'm saying is everybody has their duties on this planet. And our collective duty as humans is to spread the word of God and to defeat socialism, to speak out to evil. And it turns out that Marxism and socialism and communism, these are actually facets of evil. And it's our duty as human beings and as walkers in Christ to speak out against these things, at least so that people can hear it. They just have to at least hear it. Donald Frank Pink, thank you so much, Donald. The word pineapple mangoes for Donald all day, everybody. Pineapple mangoes for Donald. Guns the Bear, everybody. We're going to go ahead and give some knocks to Guns. We got another Cash App. Thank you, guys. Pineapple mangoes. If you're a Christian, then you believe God has the ultimate border around his kingdom. That's true. That's absolutely true. The debate is populism a net positive for democracy? Vic and another guy is arguing yes versus Steelborn and Teriyaki. You meant to say teriyaki? Yield to me. Yay, thank you. Thank you very, very much. And really, the coverage here, the coverage of DebateCon, it couldn't be more appreciated that you're saying all this stuff out there. Dystomyopia, my dude! What's up, man? Welcome. We're doing the Not Cool show. I was just there a sec ago and saw this. Are you at DebateCon right now, Dystomyopia? Are you there? Well, Guns is here. We're here for it. We've been watching debate clips all night. It's actually kind of more of a serious toned episode than anything. BK is live going good, but I'll hang out. Nope. Oh yeah, for sure. No doubt. But I'm going on a lot of political rants tonight, actually. I have the Keep America Great hat on. I don't know if you guys saw this. I do have the official Trump shoe of the country. This is the official Trump shoe of the United States of America. And, Guns is rocking the American flag. We're just having a nice little patriotic night right now. That's what we're doing. We got we have some good donations so far. I really, really appreciate that, guys, because we donated. Why don't we watch another sketch? Let's watch that here. Let's watch my wife shoot me in the face from yesterday.
Oh, fuck.
Let's watch that one more time.
Oh, fuck.
That's American. Cash App. I can't say Cash App now without thinking of Brian Shapiro since yesterday when I was like, Cash App, hero. Cash App. Cash App. Cash App. There's something there. There's a conspiracy there. I don't like it. I don't like it, though. Why is Caretaker using a southern accent and he's Irish? Man, I wish I was watching. I don't really. I mean, I love that I'm here with you guys more. To be honest, having a not cool show has done so much for my self-esteem lately. Remember the first couple episodes, I was saying my self-esteem was down in the tanks. But you know what? I feel like I made new friends. You guys have been doing a lot of good cash apps. I mean, Guns the Bear is my new roommate. He doesn't pay for anything. I feel like I do everything for Guns the Bear. He doesn't pay rent. He doesn't buy groceries. He sits in one place and shits and pisses in once. He's like a bunny on my lawn. You know, rabbits, they'll just go find the best lawn in the whole neighborhood, and they'll just sit in one place and piss and shit. That's what they'll do. And I'm in the middle of like a 15-second fart right now. I'm super sorry. Okay, all right. I've had a farty night, everybody. I've had an incredibly farty night. Ah, there's Guns. I love American Guns. Yes. Yes. Your bear sign. No. Yes. As a matter of fact, Wi-Fi, that's why I stopped having a cat roommate. Worst roommate I've ever had. He made me clean up his pippies and poo-poos. I'm serious. Did you guys hear that? I had a roommate one time who made me clean up his peppies and poo-poos, and he like made a sandbar inside of my living room, and that's where he would make his peppies and poo-poos, and I would have to clean it up. Never paid rent. I had to buy all of his food. I will never have a cat as a roommate ever again. His name was Keith, by the way. I named my cat Keith because I've never heard an animal named Keith before. I think it's actually a really masculine, powerful name. Keith. If you say it like this too, Keith. This is my cat, Keith. And he was kind of a retarded cat, though. His eyes were a little too far apart, like the Little Mermaid girl, like the black Little Mermaid girl. You know how she has like the fishbowl eyes on either side of her head? That's how Keith the cat was. He was a little bit of a retard too. He didn't take things normally. He cried a lot, and he couldn't meow normally. Like cats go meow meow. Keith goes wah 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 wah. So, why don't we do another skit, boys? Let's see here. What do we got? What do we have here? How about a Ripton skit? Let's do James Ripton. Let's get James Ripton in on the fun tonight.
Bird, do you remember how scary hell was?
Of course I do, James. I used to piss my nest every night. I miss that.
Well, you're in luck, Bird. I just got the horror movie streaming app called Shudder, and it's just as scary.
Oh, tits. So what you're saying is Shudder is scary as hell?
Does this mean you're gonna start pissing your nest again?
Hell yeah, just like the good old days.
Instagrammers, if you're like us and you like horror movies more than your own dick or vagina, that's right, Sock, or vagina, then download Shudder right now. They're just dying to meet you.
Good stuff. Thank you, James. James is in the house tonight. All right, Donald says, this could just be me, but I noticed that if someone uses a word Bryshapp hasn't used, he starts to use it. Yes, that's true. I was trying, Phil Lamont, or the dude from All That Remains, he was saying something on one of those nights Brian was there at the Tim Pool show, and I heard Bryshapp use it just like a day or two later at one of his interviews or debates. What the fuck did I just see? That was James Ripton. Yes, Wet Brain 2. Wet Brain 2. I think it was Beasley, right? Beasley's the one that got him to start saying that. But isn't it Smooth Brain? Isn't Bryshapp he's so retarded, isn't he even using these phrases incorrectly? TBT, you know what? You're not so used to James Ripton. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna play another James Ripton clip. There's let's see, we have here, let's watch all the Puppet Pals do old internet fads. That's what I called them. They were all the old Puppet Pals.
Ads.
Oops.
Teddy, Instagram is threatening to delete my page.
No. That's too bad.
Was it because of me?
Here, we'll get another one on there. Sorry, guys. It wouldn't be a Josh show without some super technical difficulties. That was just too damn bad. That was a good one, too. Let's see. Oh, this one is good. James Ripton doing stand-up comedy. Let's do that one.
kill. I'd kill so hard. I'd light the Apollo on fire, you big bitch.
Oh.
Throw me that microphone. Let's do this. Thank you. My name's James Ripton, and I'm a big conspiracy guy. What do you call a group of conspiracies about Bobby? Barbecue. I know y'all are Alex Jones and for more. I'm super glad that I have seen a globe because I know for certain that the world isn't flat. It's at least a D cup. I got the whole world in my hands. Good night, everybody.
Wow. James Ripton just doing his thing. Cash App. All right, Yield. Do we have any news or updates on Vic? Vic just busted out the Bryce Chapman. No, he didn't. Oh, pineapple mangoes all around. Are you serious? Oh, yay! If you give me the sentence, I'll do my best, Vic as Bryce Shapp to impersonate it. Keep America great, not cool. I love that. Dystomyopia, that might be a shirt. Keep America great, not cool. I love that. As a matter of fact. Oh man, I can't wait while Yield is getting us that quote, let's find another James video to play. That is so good. I cannot wait to hear about Vic doing a legitimate impression of Bryce Shapp. Yay. W's. Let's see, what is this? What's this one? Apologies if it's another dud. Looks like it might be, but we're going to see.
On. That sounds greedy, James.
Yeah, it does. And I love it.
Let's celebrate by partying to the new James Ripton theme song.
Oh, shit.
I wrote and recorded the song.
I'll have the links up in my bio later today.
That's when I did an OnlyFans with James. But it wasn't really nudity stuff. It was just, like we had the sock, sock puppet sock. I threw him in the shower once and just turned the shower on and just made him like moan. That was one of the OnlyFans videos. I didn't make any money on Patreon, that was James Ripton only did well on Instagram, and now we're just seeing how he does over on YouTube. Off topic, but who is on your comedian Mount Rushmore? Ooh, Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase would be my George Washington. Rodney Dangerfield would probably be up there. Michael Ian Black. And shoot. Who else? I love Michael Ian Black. This is one of those things where the episode is going to be over, and then I'm going to think of like 25. Yay! Vic busted out the Raw Dog Stormy Daniels. What's up, Nick? How's it going, my dude? So he goes, I said something along the lines of, he raw dogged Stormy Daniels 2 weeks before Barron Trump was born. Was that it? Josh, did you ever watch Bill Hicks? No. Norm Macdonald, yes. Norm Macdonald would be my George Washington. And then Chevy Chase. So that's it. It's Norm Macdonald, it's Chevy Chase, it's Rodney Dangerfield, and then probably Michael Ian Black. Or one of the Stella guys. Michael Ian Black, Michael Showalter, David Wayne, one of those three guys. Yeah, good job. Mitch Hedberg, he'd probably be the fifth one. See, this is what I mean the more I think about it. But Nick came in with the Norm Macdonald, and that is number one forever. What Norm Macdonald movie from the early 90s where he comes up with the business where they just get revenge on people? I just recently saw, I don't know how I missed this movie for the first time, but I love slapstick comedies. Dirty Work, was that what it was called? It was a really, really good. Bill Burr is not on the list. Bill Burr, I think Bill Burr in 2018 would have been on the list, but no. Screwed was good. That one had Dave Chappelle. That's not the same one. That was Danny DeVito, Dave Chappelle, and Norm Macdonald, correct? Was it Danny DeVito? Am I remembering that correctly? Yes, Dirty Work. I love that movie. Like I said, though, I can't believe it's the first time I ever saw it. It was just the other day. But it was, man, that's a chef's kiss movie. I really do like the surrealist comedy, like Airplane, even though in my opinion that one's a little overrated. But The Naked Gun's really good. But there was one with Samuel L. Jackson and Emilio Estevez, where it's supposed to be like Lethal Weapon. And I think it was called The Loaded Gun or something like that. But that one is so gosh dang funny. You know, like that, the chicken side of the precinct calls Emilio Estevez like a hairpin trigger, and he like pulls out a gun and points at her head, and he's like, "What the hell do you mean by that?" I love that so much. I love that so much. Yield, do we have any sort of update from Vic? Do we have a Victor update? How's he doing? Is he winning? Of course you guys know this stuff. Of course you guys know. I could go to any other chat and start talking about these movies, and I don't think people would know what I'm talking about. But Loaded Weapon is so good. Burger's brain is all worms. It is. He became an angry lefty. What's up with that? What is up with that? All of a sudden, he just started becoming totally, like, what the hell? Leslie Nielsen, Police Squad? Yeah, the Police Squad, and didn't Police Squad become the movies, The Naked Gun? Yeah, Vic just gets, I've never seen Vic. Vic has a different style of debate, but I've never seen him lose. You should check out Ben Bankas. Josh, he's got some fire jokes. Okay, I will. I'll check out Ben Bankas. Bankas? That sounds great. That sounds absolutely great. I used to like, who else? Oh, he's an older comedian. He's running out of my head right now. Oh, Mickey Rooney, like, you know, the old comedians. Like Mickey Rooney and like the old roaster comedians. I don't like Jeffrey Ross. I do love Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis, I think, is great. I don't think he's Mount Rushmore. But he's going to be. I think Shane Gillis will be Mount Rushmore level someday. I just think he's still going. Tony Hinchcliffe, I think he's not Mount Rushmore yet. I think he would like to say he's Mount Rushmore, but I think these guys are still in their prime, you know. And I think to be on Mount Rushmore, they have to kind of go beyond prime, and they have to have that staying legendary power, you know. The Police Academy movies were great. I think I've only seen the first Police Academy movie, but they are on my list. I cannot wait. They don't make them like that anymore. I did hear the new Lethal Weapon movie's good with Liam Neeson. Have you guys seen the new one with Liam Neeson? Yeah, Don Rickles, bro. Exactly. My dad quotes Don Rickles all the time. It's so good. And he does Rodney Dangerfield too. He really likes the Rodney Dangerfield wife jokes. Dave Chappelle's cool. I like old Dave Chappelle. I don't like wrinkly new, I don't like the whole new jaded Dave Chappelle. I'm just not into it. Because he preaches every single special now. It's like we get some mid Dave Chappelle jokes, and then he'll preach for a half hour. And it's always shit that I don't, it's sometimes he'll even almost hit home runs, and then all of a sudden it's just lefty as hell. Like he'll give Trump some praise, and then he'll just say something totally stupid, and it just yanks me right out of it. I can't have it. 48 Hours and Beverly Hills Cop both had Eddie Murphy, right? You're an Eddie Murphy fan, Nick? Sounds like you're just an overall comedy fan. I like Finn Taylor, one of the few non-lib comedians in the UK. He has a great YouTube channel. Are you from the UK, Dystomyopia? Chris Titus, Mescaline Dreamer. Do you remember his Fox show, Titus? It's such a deep cut. That's really cool. Yeah, New Liberal Dave show is awesome. Tony is garbage. I like Tony. I like mean-spirited comedy, though. I really, really like mean-spirited comedy. I love 90s SNL. And Mad TV, what I caught from Mad TV, like the Stewart stuff I liked. But yeah, I mean, I liked, Sherry O'Terry SNL, Adam Sandler SNL, pretty much from the early 80s until 1997 probably is the SNL that I really, really liked. Vic and Steelborn 1, of course they did. Family Guy. You can see my Stewie, bro? But old Family Guy. Again, not new Family Guy. Once they started singing songs about the pandemic and why everybody should take vaccines, it's like, dude, come on. Like, I'm going to go on a rant about Family Guy. I apologize, everybody. But we have Family Guy, who was built on, all the dollars that went to Family Guy that saved it from cancellation were people like us, the free speech people, the people that think anything should go, the people that love edgy humor. And then they turned on us. Now they appeal to people that want to control language. They appeal to people that don't think non-censorship is good. You know what I mean? It's an oxymoron how they operate nowadays, because they spit in the faces of the people that gave Family Guy money to appeal to the people that thought Family Guy was offensive in the first place. Jim Carrey's good. I like Jim Carrey. I just hate Jim Carrey today. Like, it's hard for me to kind of separate the artist from the art in nowadays. Yield to me. Vic won the debate. If Vic ends up back in here after that, I want to see nothing but W's and L's in the room. Absolutely. We're going to do about 5 more minutes, by the way, guys. So if we could get some cash apps in here, some cash apps, I think I'm just going to call Cash App K-Shaps from now on. Let's see here. What would be the most fun video to get my Cash App back up on the screen? Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
That's all real. That is all real. I love Robin Williams stand-up comedy. Robin Williams movies and politics aside, I'm not a huge Robin Williams movies guy, but I do love Rob. Do you guys see the clip on the internet all the time where he was supposed to just do that brief commercial and he just kept doing like silly voices and you know, saying things everything but was on the script, and you hear that director just get upset for like 15 minutes long? Look, Josh, it's easy. They want to tear us down and build us back up under their control. It's all control. Of course it is. Upsetty Spaghetti, what's up, by the way, my dude? Thank you for being here. Everybody, Pineapple Mangoes, L's in the room for Upsetty Spaghetti. Upsetty, check it out, bro. We got Guns in on the chat, dude. Guns the Bear's here. We're not outside right now. We're inside. It's because it's a little rainy. It's a little rainy and windy out. And you know what sucks? Is it affects my mood, too. I feel myself not being, like, as animated and crazy just on it tonight as usual. And I apologize for that, guys. I really, really do. I feel like I'm even a little angry tonight. I don't know why. But just politics got me angry and feeling stuff right now. Good morning, Vietnam! Yes, that was a good Robin Williams movie. Mad TV had the best starting intro song, too. Mad TV, I feel like, just was overall better for edgy. That's how I felt about Mad TV versus Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live did edgy stuff, obviously, but Mad TV was like its meaner older brother. Mondays, you will get some shekels. Yeah, Monday. Yes, Monday. Yay, thank you. Upsetty Spaghetti. Pineapple Mango. Pew, 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 pew. Don't tell anybody I did that, you guys. Don't tell a damn soul I did that. Right now, rapid fire, my Mount Rushmore is Doug Stanhope, Chris Porter, Sam Nitch, and Mitch Hedberg. That's a hell of a list. Mitch Hedberg inside of my mind is yelling at me that I didn't put Mitch Hedberg higher up on my Mount Rushmore. But I don't think anybody can contend with Norm Macdonald as the number one comedian that ever lived. Norm Macdonald and the O.J. Simpson stuff on Saturday Night Live was great. That's legendary. SNL absolutely died in the early 2000s after Will Ferrell left. I think that we can all agree that maybe towards the end of Will Ferrell we started seeing it, but after Will Ferrell, definitely Saturday Night Live was not the same anymore. Cash App. You know, like the little Disney ball. Cash App for Joshua. You want to give him donations, and then if you want to do Venmo too, the last 4 digits of his phone number is 6382. Careful, Robin was a Democrat. I know, but early Robin was great. Look, I don't care about Democrats and liberals and conservatives and Republicans as long as we can all shut the hell up about it. Yeah, Will Ferrell changed dangerously. Really, really, really dangerously. Yeah, Andy Samberg did kill. You know, I don't hate Andy Samberg, but you're exactly right that he does have a curse. We lost Chris Farley way too soon. We did. We absolutely did. That was a mix of being fat, you know, heart issues and drugs. You know, I remember when I was younger, there was a tabloid that said Chris Farley died of drugs, alcohol, and prostitutes. And then for the longest time, I thought you could die of prostitutes. And I know that you can contract STDs and blah blah blah. But I just thought prostitutes were part of that mix of bad things that I've never experienced. You know, that like you can die from prostitutes. Yeah, you can. Chris Farley died of prostitutes. That's a true story. That's a real thing. When you got monetized, Josh, I'll send you some shackles. I don't have Cash App or Venmo. That's okay, dude. That's really, really okay. It's fine. I just appreciate that you guys are here hanging with me in the first place. Chris Farley and Phil Hartman, I know. Phil Hartman really was, Phil Hartman, his wife killed him, right? Is that true, Mescaline Dreamer? Also, I don't recommend anybody do mescaline. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. George Lopez sucks. Oh, that's so funny. All right, let's see here, guys. What else do I got? Do I have anything? Do I have any more debate videos for you? I really thought I'd prepared a lot more debate videos. I guess I didn't. Wow. I need to grow up. Josh, you need to grow up. But I do want to treat you guys to another video, so talk amongst yourselves for 1 sec. I'm going to try to find another video to treat you guys to. We've been having too much fun. Oh, this was a fun one. Here, let's watch this James Ripton sketch. Some people haven't seen this one. This one was good.
Ooh, you got some gossip? Spill it, baby.
Oh no, this is the commercial for this very show. This isn't appropriate to do on my deck. What's up with calling yourself a tomato?
We have to worry about the buildings now?
Doesn't she know that tomatoes get really yucky really fast?
I'm Don Lemon. I'm here with a serial killer.
Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You know, all you're going to do is grow. Wow, that's wild.
I bang chicks too.
Rachel, you are spilling the tea.
We'll have a whole lot of fun.
You guys remember Guns? I hate banana peel. Did this black man just say the great white hope?
Damn it, this was a terrible idea.
Thank you for being here. That was a good one. That was a good commercial, right? I hear you. I'm not going to use Venmo or Cash App as well. Well, I'm going to send it to Vic. David Grimes. Oh, thank you, Davida. Thank you so much. We have pineapple mangoes for Davida. Go ahead and knock on Guns. Guns the Bear, baby. What is that song? That was a really good song, wasn't it? That was a really... Did you like that song, bro? That's by me. I did all of the... I produced that song myself. If you want to hear that song, it's on Spotify. It's everywhere. It's called The Party Died by Conan the Barber Librarian. It's okay, TBT. It's okay. It is okay. Why is the Bear Jew on the wrong side? He's not. He's a good boy. You stop calling him the Bear Jew, Jason. His name is Guns. Pineapple Mango. And it was really funny because you wrote that in the Venmo thing the other day too. You need to be nice to Guns. You do. But, you know, we're going to watch the trailer again just because of that, because I want you guys to hear that song again, because it's actually part of this whole kind of half electronic, half acoustic EP I did, and every song is a banger. I've never written an album where every single song was a banger. So I'm going to make you all check it out again. Okay?
Ooh, you got some gossip? Spill it, baby.
This isn't appropriate to do on my deck. What's up with calling yourself a tomato?
We have to worry about the buildings now?
Doesn't she know that tomatoes get really yucky really fast?
I'm Don Lemon. I'm here with a serial killer.
Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You know, all you're going to do is grow. Wow, that's wild.
I bang chicks too.
Rachel, you are spilling the tea.
We'll have a whole lot of fun.
You guys remember Guns? I hate banana peel. Did this black man just say the great white hope?
Damn it, this was a terrible idea.
Thank you for being here. I didn't get zapped. I did not get zapped. I just I got a copyright strike, and it murdered all of my momentum. I was not to I'm gonna be a little unhumble for a second, but I used to get on a given video, 80,000, sometimes even a mil on views. My watch hours were crazy, but I got one copyright strike, and it just died. It died. It's okay. It really is okay. I even had a film career for a while, and that died. I was on 2 record labels, and those died. And I wrote and directed a movie that got worldwide distribution. Nothing really came from that. It's just part of the deal. It is true that there is a ton of luck involved with any sort of entertainment venture that you undertake. I've had small little tastes of it here and there. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Just as long as you love what you're doing, you know what I mean? Keep trying. I'll never stop. I'll be 60 trying to mix music on my laptop and make movies and stuff. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes God does these things to humble us. I know. And I used to be a cocky piece of shit too. They are trying to agree or they're trying to agree on a prompt. It's all temporary. It is because when we leave here and we ascend to our heavenly kingdom, it doesn't matter. We're not going to think of it that way. We're not even going to think of it. He needs a Louisville Slugger. Oh, are we talking about bats for Guns? Do we get Guns a bat? Do I have a bat here I can give Guns? Here, what about like a weight? Here. Guns, that's for you. Look at that, dude. He's just juicing up now. Look at that, dude. Guns just juicing up. Just making it happen here in the chat. Here, dude, you guys want to see something else? Look what he's able to do. Here you go, Guns. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guns just... Maybe this is too heavy for Guns, dude. Look, Guns can do 10 pounds. I'm proud of Guns. He's able to do 10 pounds. He's able to do 10 pounds. He's a little bear, you guys. He's just a little guy. What do you expect him to do over here? You know? I can't believe you guys are sitting here making me hurt him just so I can try to impress a whole bunch of people inside of our chat. You guys are my buddies, though. I really do appreciate all of you. Look at that. He's just juicing up, bro. This is going to end poorly. Yes. Yeah, it made me look kind of dumb. It'll build his neck strength. It's like, here you go, Guns. There you go, bud. Get those nose calisthenics in. Oh, don't start calling him the Jew Bear, but yes. Oh, yes, he's the Jew Bear. Fill him with cash apps, yes. We guys, you heard him. You heard Wi-Fi. We need to fill the Jew Bear up with cash apps. Cash app. Is Guns made of wood? Yes. Did you not think I wasn't going to get that right away, the real cranky, huh? Did you think that I wasn't going to do that? Protect your toes. Protect your neck. Wu-Tang. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Off topic, but Marvel replacing Avengers with Rainbow X-Men. I don't want to hear that. Come on. Come on, I want to go back to Wu-Tang, an old dirty bastard. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yum, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on a natural charge, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home of the Dodge and Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang killer bees on the swarm. Praying on your college ass disco dorm. For you to even touch my skill, you gotta find the one killer bee, and he ain't gonna kill now. Knock that down, pass it all around. Lyrics get called quick, cement to the ground. For any MC in any 52 state, I get psycho killer Norman Bates. Right? Okay, you guys do the rest. Okay. I guess audience participation isn't number one on the list tonight. That's fine. Gravediggers, hey man, we say that with a hard R. Come on. Do you like Eazy-E? I like some Eazy-E, Nick. Oh yeah, for sure. Great. I don't know what a stike is, but yeah, you're right, Jason. I'll probably get copyright stiked. Oh, did you mean strike, young man? Well, maybe you'll be nicer to the Bear Jew over here next time. You'll spell words right, Jason. It's called sounding it out, you dummy. Get hooked on phonics, dude. It worked for a million other kids. Jason, making fun of my bear. But you do send donations. I really do appreciate you, Jason. I'm just kidding. Oh, the PlayStation Network's down worldwide for all my fellow gamers out there. Do we have other middle-aged adults that play video games? DMX was the show when I was in high school too. Dude, absolutely. We were on the playground that was around the time when Eminem came out with his first album too, and we were just we loved all the Bad Words rap, dude. All the Bad Words rap music, we loved it. Inspector Deck. Let's see. Hard take positive. Only Nick Motow can argue from that side. Yeah. Boo. I'm playing Call of Duty right now. That's great. I'm like a Dark Souls guy. I like all those really, really hard action RPGs. You know, I liked Elden Ring. Been a while since I picked up a controller. Games suck today. They do, but I like to play a lot of indies. Indies are where it's at, bro. A lot of the AAA stuff, I can only do so many AAAs, you know, unless it's like FromSoft. But I absolutely love indie titles like Hollow Knight. I don't know if we have Hollow Knight fans out there. Any of the Metroidvanias like Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night was really, really good. We got a Yield to Me update. Vic versus Teriak debate prompt: war in Iran, good or bad? Vic took bad for the whole competition and the 1K prize. Hey! I got into D12. Yeah, for sure. We were all... I know, for sure. Well, it's 2 p.m. anyway. I like first-person shooters, but I dig the platformers and retro 2D side-scrollers. Oogity boogity! Jason, you are scaring me. You better stop. Yeah, I pretty much only play Doom. Doom is what I play for first-person shooters. Dude, Blasphemous was... Oh, man, I totally... Blasphemous and Blasphemous 2 were chef's kiss, bro. I play all those Metroidvanias. Like there's a new Castlevania coming out. My personal favorite Castlevania of all time. I just had the hiccups. I did. Vic won the big money. Hey, everybody, one's in the chat. Pineapple mangoes for Uncle Vic. What's the difference between a bear Jew and a real Jew? I don't know. If it's something to do with an oven, I just don't want to hear it. Come on, Upsetty Spaghetti. This is a children's show. This is a family show. Did you ever play Turok? Yeah, I did play Turok on N64, and I just got the you know how they upscale the graphics and they do the re-releases. I just got it for the Switch too. Yeah, ones, baby. I love seeing those ones. Davo Jackal, thanks for being here, guys. Can we get I'm gonna put this up. Here we go. Here we go. Look, guys. That's all my stuff. A bear Jew kills Nazis with a Louisville Slugger. Is that what the bat was called in Inglourious Bastards? Wait, no, they are still debating, but it's for the bug money. What's bug? You mean big money? What's the big money? Josh, noise. Brother 1SB. Oh, guys. Look at this. Is my longest stream yet now, guys. I know you meant big. I know that. This is my longest live stream yet. And we've disseminated into just trying to get updates from Yield about Vic and talking about video games. We're down to where we still have some people in here, though. We still have some people in here. This is fun. You know, we're having a real intimate one this time. This is a real intimate, not cool show, but it's the debate special. You know, we're just here. We're here to give Vic support. We're here to get some pineapple mango wins in the Snapchat here. No, I guess not. I've never really been into sports, Jason. I've never really been into sports. I know the stuff I know about sports is in baseball. We had the Blake Street Bombers for the Colorado Rockies, which was like Dante Bichette and Andre Scalaraga, and I think Larry Walker was like a pitcher. For our the Avalanches, our hockey team, we had Patrick Waugh. My cousin Cindy dated Peter Forsberg for a second. I didn't know it was Peter Forsberg. Like when I was little, she was dating Peter Forsberg, and he came over for dinner. And I just remember, like, the thing I remember about him was like, who's this real mean guy that cousin Cindy's dating? I don't know. I don't know. I was running to Louisville, Kentucky to ask where they got their name. I'm so glad you're here to tell me. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. Jason told me Louisville, Kentucky got its name from a baseball bat. I'm just kidding, Jason. I'm not being this mean. It's not nice of me. If you wanted to get into sports, which one would you focus on first? I can get you hooked on you. I kind of like UFC. The biggest sport, you can't even call it a sport, but professional wrestling. I was into professional wrestling. I really, that was my tickle jam. One of my favorite video game shooter series is Army of Two. Did you guys hear me when I said Doom? Doom is my favorite first person. Even the new one, where it's set like in the ancient past. I love the new Doom a lot. I loved it a lot. Guys, do we have room for one more donation? Can I get one more before and we'll do a video and we'll do a send off? Hey man, I did an hour and 20 minute not cool show tonight. Just a real casual show. We did a real casual, fun show. I think my attitude was a little different. Like WWE, or do you mean Greco? No, WWE. Like straight up silly stuff. Silly stuff. We were all pro wrestling fans one point or another. I hope that's true, Nate. I hope that's true. I feel like the kids today, they're not so into it. The kids today, like it was everybody I'm 39 years old. It was everybody in my elementary and middle school, and I just feel like it's not as prevalent with the kids today. I feel like it's a lot of middle-aged people that like it, which is fine. We all need vices and places to go. Doom N64 is very good, Mescaline Dreamer. I very recently played that game, and I love Doom 64. It's really where they started trying to get a little scary with it, because Doom 1 and 2, and then the Reduxes and Final Doom and stuff like that, they were just running guns. They were fun, but I like Doom 64, and then Doom 3 was like a straight-up horror movie. Doom 3 is so scary. It's unbelievable. And I feel like Dead Space got a lot of its inspiration from Doom 3. I think the story's even kind of parallel to a degree. And then Doom, the reboot came out. It was a little jarring because I was really expecting for another horror-type game, but I ended up loving it. And then Doom Eternal was great. And then now I forget what this Doom is called, but I loved it too. I played all of them. Doom 3 is scary, dude. Seriously, Doom 3 is like, it's one of the scariest living experiences that I've had. Yeah. Yes. They remastered Halo for PS5. Did it come out yet, Wi-Fi? Is it here now? Because I'll play the hell out of that. I loved Halo. My brother and I played Halo the very first day it came out for Xbox. Yeah, my brother and I got an Xbox the day it came out. We were stoked about that. My brother's 10 years older than me, so that's how we bonded a lot. Well, waiting to see if I get one more donation. The newer Doom game, yeah, totally, dude. Totally. It totally has that Army of Darkness vibe. That's a really, really good comparison. I'm going to give you some pineapple mangoes. I'm going to give you some guns knocks for that. Guns, everybody! Cash App. All right, let's see. Do I have any more skits I can play before I sound you off with all the not cool stuff? Because, I do that fun video where things are not cool. Let's see. Give me one sec. I'm looking for videos right now. There's that one. We must add that one. One more vid. I'm going to try and treat you guys to one more video before we sound off. We're going to see. What was a great video to play, you guys? I mean, that one was a great one. I guess we're going to have to do that one. This is another James Ripton video, guys. We're going to play this, then I'm going to say bye to you guys, and then we're going to play the end video.
James Ripton, I want to tell you that you rock. You drive me wild with your engagement. Whoa!
This is my boomstick.
Slide into my comment section to tell me what you think. I'm not trying to bark orders at you, but we'll have a whole lot of fun. So swing on over and like my posts. And whatever the hell this is, do that. When does the buffet open? So take the next step and come on over to James Ripton Movies. And I'll always be there for you. Golf! So quit monkeying around. I'm serious, though. Seriously.
There you go, guys. Look, now you have two places to look at Cash App and Venmo. We'll yield. Final vote. Where are we at with that? I kind of look like David Wood. Good. I don't know who that is. Good. Yield. Where are we at on the Vic debate? Dystomyopia, you seem to think what Jason said was funny. I don't know who David Wood is, but I hope it's somebody I do know and I'm just stupid. I love it when I'm stupid and actually know stuff than when I'm stupid and I don't know stuff. I feel like there's one more point going in my direction. Vic hasn't won yet and might lose. Oh, that's too bad. You know what? But Vic, whatever. Oh, in that video. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Well, maybe I don't know that's hilarious. It's just hilarious that it's not me right now. Because I was all insecure. I was like, who's David Wood? I bet he sucks. 1 minute. They're voting in the chat. Cool. James Woods is amazing. Is that who you meant? Did you mean James Woods? No, I know. I'm just kidding. I wasn't really sad. Thank you, Dystomyopia. That's funny. But no, I wasn't really crying about that. James Woods is underrated. James Woods is amazing. I love James Woods. All right, Yield, we're going to wait till that vote comes in, and then we're going to sign off. I want to know how Daddy did. I could use one more donation, though, guys. I mean, I know you guys have been doing really good. You guys have been donating like MFs tonight. I really appreciate that. Because tomorrow night is the official day, you know? Yes, Josh, that James motherfucking Woods. I love James Woods. Vic looks like he's getting the votes. Good! Pineapple mangoes for Vic, guys. That's great. That is great. Tell me when we get the official word that Vic won. Go vote, peeps, then come back. I got to stay here. Somebody vote twice for me. But Vic, when you watch this video back later, great job, man. We love you. This stream was for you tonight. But what I was saying is we're going to have a very special stream tomorrow since it's the actual day. See, these were all soft openings of the restaurant that's known as the Not Cool Show. But tomorrow's the official Saturday. It's like the actual grand opening night where we're going to be, outside again. And I have a lot of big deal stuff planned. I would set your watch to it. Tomorrow is going to be a big deal episode. And so there might be some guests, there might be some familiar faces, there might be some prizes, it really is going to be a party tomorrow night, guys. And so please tune in tomorrow night. They're tied. So they're doing a 6-minute death match. Of course they are. Well, look, guys, it's discounts. No discounts. No. full double. Tomorrow's double. We're doing Larry Cole. Thank you. Pineapple mangoes for Larry Cole. Everybody, he donated on the Cash App. Everybody give high fives, give claps to Gary Cole. Let us rub the tummy of my special little buddy over here. Love you. Love you, bud. Knock, knock, knock. I love guns. Who doesn't love guns, guys? Well, cool. So, yes, I remember Celebrity Deathmatch. I love Celebrity. All that MTV stuff. You know what my favorite from that time was? It was Mystery Science Theater 3000. And the reboot was okay on Netflix or whatever, but yes, he's Guns the Bear Jew. How about that, Jason? Guys, officially, tonight, let tonight it be known this evening on Tonight, where we celebrate Victor and his rise at DebateCon, where he always says he's not a good debater, but he is a good debater, as proven tonight because he won every debate that he did. But tonight, on this anointed evening, Guns is officially Guns the Bear Jew. You did it, Jason. You did it. You did it. You annoyed me and pissed me off with that to the point where he is officially Guns the Bear Jew. You did it. And I'm going to remember that too. That's really the official name. I'm going to mention that from time to time now. You did it, Jason. I want you to feel good about that. That's something you did. You donated a lot. You were a very good sport about me talking shit about calling him the Bear Jew. He is Guns the Bear Jew. This is in the history books. I'm going to put it right next to where Vic puts everybody's number one in the chat listings. But Guns the Bear Jew tonight is the official name. He is officially Guns the Bear Jew. That's right. Nate the Eagle, Guns the Bear Jew. You got it, guys. Upsetty Spaghetti, my very favorite host of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Mike Nelson. Mike T. Nelson. Mike T. Nelson was the very best host. Welcome to the chat, the Lore Watcher. Thank you very, 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 very much for being here. Vic is at DebateCon. Cash App. Cash App, folks. Brian Cash App. Brian Cash App Hero. I need you guys to pay some Brian Cash App Heroes. But Mike T. Nelson. Give him a proper little hat, please. I will. Guys, Guns the Bear Jew does need his own little hat. I do agree with that. Guys, but thank you so much for all the donations. Thanks for supporting Vic tonight in the chat. I'm glad, Vic. Thank you for getting all these W's for us. You made us look great tonight. You made the whole Kewlverse look amazing. There's a reason that you are number one. There's a reason Sarah can't stand us. There's a reason Brian can't stand us. Thanks, Dice to Myopia. Thank you for always saying nice things about the show. Thank you for always being in here. America's number one. Vic is number one. Vic makes us look great. Let's make Vic look great. Tomorrow night is the very, very first episode, the first official episode of the Not Cool Show. This whole week has been soft openings. This whole week has been me kind of figuring it out and making sure that for the actual grand opening episode, it doesn't look shitty, which is why I collected all the clips and I made the trailer for it. But tomorrow night, we might have guests. We might have prizes. We might have familiar faces. We might have updates. We might have things that you have not yet seen on this show, like Conspiracy Corner. I can tell you Conspiracy Corner is coming. I wear a foil hat. It's fun. We have Guns the Bear Jew. He's going to make his official debut tomorrow, but it's tomorrow night at I believe I said it at 9 or 10 o'clock Mountain Time is the first official episode of the Not Cool Show. Please set your watches to it. Thank you for all the donations tonight, guys. Thank you for staying not cool. I'm going to play us out with the actual the Not Cool video where I list a bunch of stuff that is not cool. Let's get some of this shit out of here. Get out of here. But guys, I love you. I couldn't be more thankful for you. Let's watch stuff that is not cool, as said by me, Not Cool Josh.
Oh, hello there. I remember you. You were in my chat tonight. The episode's over, silly. Get on out of here. Go on, get. You want a little bit more? Okay. Why don't I just name things that I find not very cool? When you get Domino's delivered and the pepperonis taste metallic, it's not cool. When you get fireworks from Black Cat, when the little pop-ups come around 4th of July and then you get duds, that's not very cool. When you get jury duty in the mail, it's not very cool. When the Sharpie starts to fade and you don't get that really solid black line when you're using the Sharpie, that's not cool. When it gets super hot outside, that's not cool. When you have 3 lights out on the Christmas lights line, that's not cool. You gotta find little fuses and sometimes you can't find them, which is also not cool. 1-ply toilet paper, that's not cool. The theatrical version of Justice League, that was not cool. The theatrical version of Batman v Superman, not cool. When Shapiro kicked Vic off the 1v10, not cool. When you're a little kid and you get clothes on Christmas, it's not cool. when all they have is the Cadbury cream egg instead of the Cadbury caramel egg. That's not cool. When you have an apple tree in your backyard, but every single apple has a little wormhole in it. That's not cool. When you're a little kid and you're growing up and you think like something special is going to happen to you, and then you grow up and you realize that life is tragic and full of pain, and there's a reason why the good moments stand out so much, and they're to juxtapose the bad moments because life would actually be boring if all of it was good. That was not cool. Sarah Tomato. Not cool. So I'll update this list, but just go click on somebody else. Go somewhere else now. But come next time, though. I hope that wasn't mean, because I do want you to come next time. Bye.